Welcome to the Art of Lowriding. Hi, I'm Daniel Ayala, and today we're in Pomona, California, at the Los Angeles County Fairgrounds, home of the Grand National Roadster Show. This three-day event has been in California for 50 years and has attracted some of the best roadsters, hot rods, customs, and motorcycles from around the nation, and attracted visitors from around the world to see some of the most beautiful rides. This show has hosted automotive art by world-famous builders such as George Barris, Boyd Coddington, Arlen Ness, and Chip Foose, just to name a few. Recently, the organizers have welcomed a new class called Lowriders, and this class is what we will be focusing on this weekend. I invite you to join me on a journey to discover the art of lowriding. Okay, we're here with Jose Sandejas with the 72 Monte Carlo. This beautiful car is a classic illustration of a lowrider. And Jose, a family man, has put his heart and soul into this car. And Jose, we want you to kind of give us a little background on this car and tell us what you've done to it.
We've done everything from paint. We've gone through the whole car on this. We bought this car actually at Pomona swap meet here about 3 years ago, thinking we were going to build a street car, and this was the end project. We've changed it up about 2-3 times on it, but this is the latest right here.
Okay, obviously you've got
we've done
engine work. You've got engraving,
engine work, engraving, okay, by Miguel Chavez. We've done paint by Sal Manzano, interior by Armando's Hot Rod and Custom. I think we've taken a little bit of lowrider, hot rod, custom look to this.
So the interior has been completely changed.
Completely changed.
The paint job is candies, pearls.
Candies, pearls, everything. You name it.
Pinstriping.
Correct.
Silver leafing.
Correct. Everything's in it.
And the undercarriage, you've taken it apart, obviously, and
rechromed and redone it.
I see you have aluminum electric fan.
Correct.
What have you done to the engine?
The engine, we completely redone it. From cams, heads on it, carburetor intake, everything on it. You know,
it's beautiful.
There's not too much we haven't done to this.
And then the hydraulics?
Hydraulics is all done by Miguel here.
All hard lined, everything?
Everything.
You have sacrificed to put it in this car right here. So
correct.
You tell me a little bit of what you've gone through to have to build this car.
This is a lot of hard work and time away from the family. Like I said, like you were saying right now, I'm a family band, business owner, Poway Auto Repair.
Poway Auto Repair?
Correct. I said we've gone through what everybody else goes through in these cars,
So it definitely sacrifice weekends, after work.
Nights, late nights, weekends.
Yes.
A lot of fights with the wife. But it's all good. At the end result, it's all good, man.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, you've done an awesome job. Your car is beautiful.
No problem.
Thank you for talking to us. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
And again, Jose's car is a fine example of what it takes for a lowrider is today.
Danny, the reason why I want Miguel to be here is I couldn't have built this car and my other cars.
I'm here with Al Gutierrez, owner of this beautiful 56 Bel Air convertible. Al, I've been admiring your car. Your car is an absolutely beautiful car. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your car, how it was when you got it, and what you did to get it to the state that it's in now?
Well, I bought this car in 1998 in Arizona, and it was already black. It was pretty clean. We ended up stripping it down and found out there was some rust in it, so we ended up fixing all that. Took care of all the rust issues. My brother at Art's Auto Body, he helped me paint the car. He's actually the painter of it, and took about a year to put the car back together. The car has an air ride system, and the car's all original other than airbags. And as you can see, the Dayton wheels on it. It has a lot of accessories on it, front and back bumper guards, a compass, continental kit, these mirrors right here, the spotlight mirrors. The car has a record player, but it's 60s vintage, and which works. And the engine kind of chromed out, but it's still the original engine. It's a number matching car. So the reason why I did it like this is because the car gives me the option of going back to stock or leaving it like low, which I like. I like the low scene. To me, that's just the way I grew up, and to me, that's my style. I like the way it looks, and I think everybody fixes up a car to their taste, and this is my taste.
Thank you, Al, for showing us your car.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Tomas, the owner of this exquisite 59 Impala. This Impala is absolutely beautiful. The craftsmanship, the detail is incredible. Tomas, give us a little detail and insight of what it took to build this car and what you've done to it and what you had to go through to build this car. What kind of condition was it in to start with?
This one was not that bad, but we still, started from the bottom up, all the way from the ground up, took it off the frame. We painted it the color of the car, and then, it just continued to do all the, chroming and the rear end, the trailing arms, and
I see the belly has been painted.
Oh yeah, the belly's been painted the same. It's just as nice as the top of the car. Everything's been detailed real nice. And lately, we gotten to the point of now engraving some stuff.
Disc brakes, I see you've added.
We've added disc brakes to the car. The tranny was changed from Power Glide to a 350. The motor was changed to a 350. All the muffler system.
All the exhaust is
all
chrome.
the exhaust is chrome.
So it looks like you put digital dash in it.
Digital dash. It's got. It's not a cruise control. It's a cruise minder.
Oh, okay. Tell you when it starts to go fast and it buzzes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got the cruise minder.
Now it looks like you've made this car.
Light.
Looks like you've gone with this car to try to be original looking.
We
wanted
to keep it in the traditional category.
Okay.
We didn't want to, go over the line, so we kept it as closest to original as possible. The interior, the paint, everything, just a slight pinstriping, real slight pinstriping, just to keep it looking.
You got the cruiser skirts.
Yeah.
You got a Continental kit on the back.
And just recently we did the mural and the Continental kit.
Okay, got mural.
We had a little bit of debating. The car was named El Patron, but we never really explained why it was called El Patron. So we started thinking cars with murals were starting to beat us in the traditional. So we thought that you were supposed to have murals as a traditional.
Right.
So we said, let's put a little bit of murals. So when we decided to put the murals, we said, well, with a name like El Patron, what are we going to put? And it was either Tony Montana with a couple of machine guns or something, or Jesus Christ.
Oh.
And we went with Jesus.
Oh, that was a good pick, man. That was good. I like it. Now, do you have hydraulics?
We have hydraulics.
Now, what kind of setup do you got in here?
It's just a regular side to side, front and back. The square dumps, but the pumps are not.
How many batteries?
It's got 8 batteries.
8 batteries. Okay. The sound system has been updated.
Yeah, the sound system's been updated. All that you can do, and in 2010, the car did win traditional lowrider of the year.
Did it really?
And we've had a lot of fun building this 59. Awesome. A lot of fun.
Did you have family, friends, people helping you on this car?
Oh, everybody.
Everybody
chips in.
So this is definitely a family affair to build these cars. So it's not just an individual deal. These cars take the family, in some cases, to really build these cars. And it's a love affair that not only you, but your family shares and friends share with you. I want to thank you once again for sharing your awesome car. This car is an incredible example of today's lowrider. It's an original car with a twist of custom chrome engraving. This car is a beautiful, beautiful example of lowrider. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.
I'm here with Albert D'Alba and Albert D'Alba Jr., the dynamic duo, the owners of this incredible 63 Impala convertible, current lowrider of the year. This car is one of the most outstanding vehicles in the lowrider community or anywhere that you will find. Albert, tell me anything about your car that might be interesting, or how you got it, the family, and then lead us into that, and then go on to the modifications and what you've done to it.
car has a lot of history in our family. I've personally owned the car for 18 years. The car prior to that belonged to my wife's father-in-law, whom deceased 19 years ago. So after he passed on, came the day I made the decision to tear the car apart to restore it again, and I felt, you know, to do a custom candy metal flake paint job on it. That was my desire at the time. That's the only thing I really had intended for the car. So we tore it apart, stripped it, gutted it, and on my own spare time, you know, after working on the weekends, holidays, all that. So I decided to do a custom dash. I had a crazy, you know, vision to change the dashboard over the way it is, and so I said, I'm gonna do that. So I started with that, and then from there, the rest of the car just pretty much flourished. So it was a solo project for about the first 4 to 5 years, and then, you know, time went on, and car got denied a couple times. By then, my son grew up. He came to me one day and says, I want to help you finish your car now, to finish your creation. So we kind of jumped on it, and he helped me for the last 2 years of the build. And then my other cousin, Humberto Rocha, also jumped aboard to help me do all the fabrication of the suspension and the frame. So, you know, he's a welder by trade, so he knows how to do a lot of real intricate welding, so he helped me out on a lot of that type of stuff. So we pretty much got it done, and I mean, the biggest highlights obviously are like the front end. We did a custom tubular grill to block out the lights. We got a Mercedes-Benz running lights behind there as the headlights. We swapped out the bumper for a 62 Chevy Impala. It's been cut and narrowed and then all molded together so it doesn't have no bumper bolts. I've done a molded core support, one off firewall, completely molded. There's no brake booster. The only thing coming through the firewall pretty much is the steering column. All the brake booster components are behind the dash. We refabricated the whole cowl section, did away with all the louvers and the wipers. We put some Eddie Motorsport billet hinges, molded off the underneath. One of the big standouts in the engine compartment is the cut wheel wells that have been molded to the fenders and boxed. And then we did all molded frame, LT1 motor out of a Corvette. We did also one of the big major upgrades is the rack and pinion power steering. So I kind of took the hot rod flavor and incorporated it into our lowrider flavor. So then we did the whole interior, custom seats. Elegance did all the interior design and work. So we collaborated with him. And
What type of rear end do you have on
it
it?
has a Ford 9-inch rear end, but with the custom housing. What I done for the first time, the tattooed Mario's AutoWorks logo in the paint, which was an extreme amount of time, but
The Mario Works Auto being your family
own
business.
shop, yeah, my dad's shop that's located in Montclair. The setup in the trunk was made by Art over at Hoppos Hydraulics in Ontario, and that was the first of its kind.
Tell us a little bit about your sound system.
Sound system was done by Carlos and George in Upland out of the Art of Sound is their shop, and they put a brand from France called Focal. And you have any input on it?
I'm just happy to have been able to help my dad finish it and contribute, you know, my input on it, and happy that he won all the awards that he did with it, and he finally got to finish his dream car.
Albert's car is truly an exquisite lowrider, but not only just a lowrider, but an automotive work of art. And it's an honor for us in the lowrider community to have a car like this representing us. But just so you know and everybody knows that this lowrider transcends lowriding as itself, but into the automotive industry itself. And it's an honor. Thank you for showing us your
Likewise,
car.
brother. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. And thank you for representing.
Yes, sir.
And
My
this is,
pleasure.
and thank you for Little Al. And I appreciate it. You guys have a blessed day.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. We look forward to seeing you. Until next time, as we discover the art of lowriding.